Look at your neighbor and tell them that's the Lord. He hung his head for me, he died. Come on, put up our hands. There's not out the glory 3 days later. He rose again. That's love. Jesus went to Calvary, save like you and me. That's love. They occupy and stretch his for me, he died. That's love. Father, as a matter of fact, I'm going to pause right here for a second. I need everyone that's in this building, and I need everyone that's watching above. I need you to get into a new place. I need you to shift your mind right now. I need you to get your spirit set in a different place right now. Because it's right now that we're about to give God everything that we have. So if you're not worried about the numbers, if you're not worried about the problems, if you're not worried about what everybody else is thinking, I need you to open up your mouth right now and give God some glory. I need you to open your mouth right now and give God some praise. Let me hear you worship Him like He did something for you. Let me hear you praise Him like He loved you before you didn't want to be. Let me hear you love on God today. Let me hear you give God some glory. Let me hear you say thank you, Lord. Thank you for giving me another day on this side of the earth so that I can be an example of who and what you are, God. So that I can be a walking example of just how great you are. Just so I can be a walking example of how great the Redeemer is that you sent forth. God, you sent us a comforter, and I feel comforted today. And because of that comfort, I say thank you. I need you to thank God today. I need you to love God today. I need you to wrap your arms around Him today and let Him know that despite what it looks like, you still love Him. Despite what it feels like, you still serve Him. Despite what it thinks like, you still honor Him. Let Him know that He is truly your Savior. Let Him know that He's worthy of everything that you got, and even more than what you can give. And you truly love God. Give Him your love today. Father God, right now I come before you in the presence of you, God, loving you like never before. I can't love you enough, Father God, because you are the ultimate example of what real love is. And God, I just want to give you some of that back. Everything that I'm giving don't feel like enough, but I got to give you some of that back today, God. I got to love you for the person that don't understand what love is. I got to love you for the lost. I have to love you for the wounded, and I have to love you for the afflicted. I have to love on you for the man that is standing there confused and bound in their spirit. I'm loving on you today, God. I don't want to ask you for anything. I don't want you to do anything extra. All I want you to do is feel love today, God. Feel my passion today, God. Feel my glorious praise unto you today, God. And I want you to feel exalted, God, on a whole nother level, God. No more God. In the mighty name of Jesus. In the mighty name of Jesus. In the mighty name of Jesus. Thank God. Amen.
Amen. Our scripture reading will be coming from Philippians, the 4th chapter, beginning at the 11th verse. And it states that, not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatever state I am, therewith to be content. I know both how to be abased, and I know how to abound, and everywhere in all things I am instructed both to be poor and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. If I have a testimony here to read the word, that we remain standing at the side of our church reading. We are God's people.
We are God's people.
We are here to restore the wounded.
We are here to restore the wounded.
And to bring salvation.
And to bring salvation
To those who are lost.
to those who are lost.
Let's say amen from me like
Gotta be you, wanna be you, inside you. Wanna be you, gotta be you, wanna be you, inside you. Wanna be you, gotta be you, wanna be you, inside you. Wanna be you, gotta be you, wanna be you, inside you. Wanna be from me to you, what you want to be. From me to you, wanna be, gotta be, gotta be, wanna be. Never wanna let go, never wanna let go. Wanna be you, never wanna let go, never wanna let go. Wanna be you. All that I am,
Father, we thank you for everything that you do. God, we ask right now that you simply fill us up, God. Lord, fill us up until we overflow. As I come to you right now, God, I ask that you just shower down your wisdom and knowledge. Your anointing on all of us, God, right now in the name of Jesus. Heal, deliver, and set the captives free right now, God. In the name of Jesus. Lord, I love you. God, I praise you, God. Allow your word right now, God, to flow in this room, God. Let some love flow like a crying, but must not you to be saved. And before I go, God, look down on Curtis, the least of them all, God. Lord, anything that needs to be fixed, anything that needs to be done, God, do it right now, God. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Thank God. Amen. And I think a little freedom. I want to sing a little louder than before. I want to clap a little louder than before. I want to shout a little louder than before. I want to dance a little wilder than I thank you for your heart for being here today. We give honor wherever honor is due. I'm excited to see those that are here on today. I'm praying that my word could be that God gave me is as powerful as the way He gave my brother this morning. I bet people realize you have been emotionally hijacked by the enemy. Yes, Lord. I like it. You say you've been emotionally hijacked. The enemy snuck in and took over your situation. I just thank and praise God. Let's go to Matthew the 7th chapter. I'm good, y'all. Thank you. And thank God for the elders. And the evangelists. And thank God. I'm just, Bishop, I'm excited this morning. Yes, sir. I don't know about y'all, but I get excited when I'm around these things. Yes. But you want to see, I don't like seeing other folks that believe as I believe. That's right. Every now and then you need that. Yes. You need to see that you ain't the only one out here. I'm going to read a couple of verses. Let's go to verse 13. Matthew 7 and 13. It reads as follows. Enter ye in at the straight gate. For wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. And few there be that find it. Let's go down to 21. Not everyone that says unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess to them, I never knew you, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Verse 24, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which builded his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the wind blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. I thank God for the reading of His Word. You may sit down, and hopefully God's going to give me something to say. I need you to ponder a simple subject for about 2 or 3 minutes, and it is foundational destruction. Foundational destruction. One of the problems in my mind, and since it's my mind, I'm all right to have it, is our church has gotten away from foundational strength. That's right. So therefore, what we have is destruction taking place all over kingdom. Church is supposed to be the one place where you're expected to deal with people on a regular basis. It is expected to you to reach out to your fellow church member and develop a cordial relationship. You ain't got to be best friends. You ain't got to talk to each other every day. You don't have to be friends on Facebook, but you should at least be cordial to each other. You don't have to like the same things. You don't have to agree on the same things, but you should have at least a decent relationship with the people that you fellowship with constantly. That's right. The Bible teaches us to love your neighbor as yourself. And many of us really attempt to accomplish this. One of the most frequent questions of me is simply ask, why? It is amazing to me that people always ask me, why are they so mean? Why are they so selfish? Why do they act like that? We find ourselves in the church, within the church, rather than being able to focus on the things of God, focusing on the things that causes us to have issues. And I believe my brother gave me the answer this morning when he said the church has been emotionally hijacked. That's right.
That was it.
The enemy has come into our sanctuary as anointed and as appointed as we are, and he has hijacked our emotions, and our emotions are overriding what God is telling us we're supposed to do and telling us how we're supposed to behave. Right. In the Bible, Jesus teaches us about turning the other cheek, and nobody wants to turn the cheek in the sanctuary. That's good. The Bible tells us that God said, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, but in our kingdom work now, vengeance is ours. As I studied these verses, it became somewhat clear to me as what the problem could actually be. Not only are we emotionally hijacked, but it started because our foundation was not strong enough to withstand the assault of the weather. It's going to make sense to you in a minute. I need you to understand that spiritual life carries its own weather. In order to understand where the person is now, we must know where they began. Isn't it amazing that all of us came from all different types of walks of life? There are no two people, even though we grew up in the same house and we've pretty much been together for the last, I know we've been together for the last 58 years because that's how old I am. I find myself that my walk, in my personal walk, is different from the walk of my brother. I remember Sam, I wanted to do everything my brother did. My brother graduated, I graduated. My brother went to college, I went to college. My brother went to the army, I wrote him letters. I wanted to encourage a strong soldier of the Lord. Yes, sir. You go and you fight for us, my brother, but But they messed my brother up. They made him a drill sergeant, and when he came back home and he had gotten out of the army, he was giving orders like he was still in the army. Take out the trash and mow the grass. And I said, boy, you better realize you ain't in the army no more. Sometimes I felt like he wanted to put that little drill sergeant's hat on and just walk around. He was very upright when he came home. Don't that remind you of when you first got saved? You were a very upright Christian.
That's right.
We walked around with our chest out because I had just joined church. I gave my heart to the Lord.
That's right.
And we were upright Christians, and we felt like everywhere we went, we could give sinners orders. You're going to hell. You're going to die. You can't do this.
That's
you
right.
can't do that. And then all of a sudden one day we found out that we didn't have the authority that we thought we had.
Come on.
In our Christian walk, as with anything else, the most important step of our walk is always going to be your foundation. It's amazing to me that many churches, when you join their churches, I talked about this in Bible study, and I got to keep saying this, we got to stop making members and begin making disciples again.
That's good.
You want to know why our foundation is being destroyed? Is because we got too many members and not enough disciples.
That's right.
We need to know where people came from. We need to understand where they came from. We need to understand who taught them. Foundation is defined as the basic principle upon which something stands or is supported. I can promise you, if your foundation is weak, your house will fall.
Yes.
I'm from Mississippi. I know y'all jealous because a lot of people want to be from the dirty, but you can't be there. Sorry about your luck, I don't know what to tell you, but down south we didn't have basements. They would create a huge concrete slab. And upon that concrete slab, what they would do is build the frame of the house, and therefore, and so on. But one of the things that really caught my attention is the time they took to find the proper ground to set the concrete on. My first point I want to talk about today is when you came to church and you came up and you gave the pastor your hand, did you find the rock? Many of you think your pastor is the rock. Your pastor is not the rock.
That's right.
That prayer warrior in your church is not the rock.
That's right.
That deacon in your church is not the rock. That mother in your church is not the rock. We have described many people in the church as being a rock, but that rock is Jesus.
That's right.
As Jesus was teaching, he stated that whosoever heard his saying and did them, he would liken unto a wise man that builded his house upon the rock. There have been many contractors that have toiled for days, digging and leveling the ground, preparing it simply for the foundation. Because they understand if they don't turn that phone off right there, turn it down, I'm going to have a problem. They understood that, guess what? If I don't find the proper ground for the foundation and the foundation is weak, then guess what happens? Now, I need you to understand something. When you're building a foundation, the concrete can be solid, but if the foundation that it sits on is weak, it also compromises the solidarity, I don't know if I can use it right there, of the concrete. Which means that you can go into a church and the church itself can be considered to be a strong church. But if they don't build your salvation on the rock called Jesus, then guess what? The foundation of the church is going to be compromised. That's why we have as many issues in our churches that we have today. One of the other things is, guess what? You know why we talk about money more than we talk about Jesus? Because our foundation is weak. I believe that God wants us to go back to the old way. I remember when we didn't have all of the PhDs and we didn't have all of the MDs and the DDs and the ODs and the thank you Lord and all that. But all they had was Jesus. We thought those old saints was crazy. We thought they didn't know what they were talking about. Don't get me wrong, I'm all about education. I want to know I want to know how this happened and why it happened and when it happened. I got to take it and put it in its proper context. I believe in all that, but when we get so busy putting stuff in the proper context that we forget about the glory of God, we have a problem. Many times when those contractors are trying to find solid ground, it takes more time for the foundation than it does to build the rest of the house. They dig down because what they're looking for is something solid to build upon. Because they already know if the foundation is unmovable, the house won't matter. Because how many people know you can rip a house apart and build it back in 2 days? If you don't know, go to China. They built a whole hospital in no time at all. Yeah, look it up. Instead of going on Facebook, Googling somebody's business, Google that. Woo! Everybody, I don't know what you're talking about. You know. Stay with me for a second. The contractor that started to build your spiritual house, is he sure it was a solid rock that he built it upon? Let me elaborate on something real quick. Your spiritual gifts and spiritual callings do not absolve you from being subjected to the will of God. Does that make sense to anybody? Because oftentimes we think because I know I should say. Because I feel I should say. Because I got a word I should tell. Sometimes God will show you stuff and he will not release you to give it to the person that he really wants to know it until that person is conducive and in a position to receive what is being said. Because usually what God has to say to you is not something you definitely want to hear. Is that all right? Yes. See, oftentimes what happens, saints, is God will send you a word to someone that you don't really want to hear to. Yeah. But God said, I will not have you be ignorant. God doesn't leave us wondering. If you want to know something about God, seek him out. And there's a thing the old folk would say, put out the fleece. If you don't understand what God is doing, put out the fleece. And that means asking God to show it to you in a way that you understand what he's trying to say to you. Because sometimes, like Gideon, sometimes I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I got questions about what God is saying. Curtis, I need you to do. I promise you, I put out the fleece when he started talking about pastoring.
That's right.
I put out the fleece when he started talking about some preaching.
That's right.
God, you need to show me that need to be way tomorrow. Because if it ain't way tomorrow, something wrong, God. I ain't preaching. And then I come back and I say, okay, God, I threw it back out there. I said, now the ground needs to be wet and that needs to be dry for me, God. Because if it's wet and everything is wet, then God, it pretty much ain't you. Now, here's the benefit of putting out the fleece. And I'm going to help y'all today. The benefit of putting out the fleece is once God gives you an answer, it don't matter what everybody else got to say.
That's right. That's right.
Oftentimes, God will say, yeah, I called you to do this, and you put out the fleece, and God confirms that it was him that called you to do it, and then all of a sudden somebody comes and say, I don't believe that was the will of the Lord concerning you. You don't even have to listen to him because you have already seeked out the answer. That's what he said. And usually, who the enemy uses to discourage you, let me drink on that. Who the enemy uses to discourage you is someone that has influence.
That's right.
Watch out for those influential people in your life because oftentimes the Bible says he takes the foolish things and confound the wise. Did they find the rock when they brought you here? Or did they dig a little bit and thought it was a rock and simply start building? That's why we have so many people in ministry that can't deal with nothing.
That's right.
That's why they fall apart, because nobody put them on a solid rock. Because one thing you have to understand, when God places your feet on that solid rock, guess what? You won't fold and you might waver a little bit. You might sway, you might swing, you might bend, but you won't break because the rock is solid that you're standing on. Because the Bible states that if the foundation is sure, then the house will be strong and it will withstand all of the beating that would ensue when the weather got rough. It's been raining a lot lately. But I don't know about you, I take rain over snow.
Everything.
But let's talk about some spiritual weather. Let's talk about you enjoying church. And all of a sudden you think you're anointed and appointed, and you walk in with your anointed and appointed self and nobody speaks to you.
That's right.
That's considered bad weather. Because I need you to understand, bad weather makes you feel some sort of a way. Can I prove what I say? How many people wake up and it's snowing and you think about calling off before you get in the car? It's the same thing when you walk in church and somebody don't speak to you. You think about going back to that church twice before you go back, simply because that person didn't speak to you. But the problem is, if you're on a solid rock, them not speaking to you don't mean nothing to you, because you understand, I'm not here to be spoken to, I'm here to speak to. And who am I here to speak to? God.
That's right.
Let me give you a little bit more tumultuous weather. They lied on you. Now, bad enough you ain't speaking to me, that's the rain. All of a sudden, the thunder started because they started lying on you. All of a sudden, they went from lying on you to putting your stuff out, trying to put your business out on Facebook. It ain't nothing worse than somebody trying to put your business out on social media. They really don't know your business, but because you have a relationship with the person you talk about, people believe you simply because they think if anybody should know, you should know. And a lie is a lie, it don't matter who tells you.
That's right.
But I start out to tell you that if you're on a solid rock,
Yes, sir.
they can say what they want to say. That's why you see some people, people don't understand, Crystal, why you still standing. They don't understand how in the world you still smiling. They don't understand how in the world you still making it. It's simply because where I'm standing is solid. You ever see somebody, they get upset because God is blessing you.
Yes. Yes.
I understand you might lose a shutter in the storm. You might lose a few boards. Some come off here, some come off there. But the strength of the rest of the house is determined by the foundation it's built upon. See, every now and then it may make you cry. Every now and then it may make you bruise your knees up praying, trying to figure out, God, why in the world you won't stop them from bothering me. You might find yourself laying prostrate before the Lord saying, God, you said that you got my back and I don't feel like nobody got my back. They just won't leave me alone. I don't understand why every time I walk in, they lying on me, they saying this on me, they saying that on me. And what you don't understand is, guess what? If you're on a solid rock, let the board slide.
That's right.
Because it's easy to replace a board. How many of you would say, the flood is here, Pastor? You don't understand. I'm being drowned every day I wake up. Every day I open my eyes, Pastor, the water seems to get a little deeper. Every day I get out of my bed, Pastor, it seems to be a little harder. You don't understand. But how many can look at him and say the flood is at my house too, but I'm still standing?
That's right.
The wind is blowing on my house too, but I'm still standing. Life is beating me down right now too, but I'm still standing simply because the foundation that I was founded upon is strong. Jesus is our rock. Now this don't make sense to some of the older saints, Just listen. The old folks used to sing a song that says, I go to the rock. Where do I hide till the storm can pass over? Where do I run when the winds of sorrow threaten? Is there refuge in time of tribulation? When my soul needs consolation, I go to the rock. I go to the rock for my salvation. I go to the stone the builders rejected. I run to the mountain and the mountain stands by me when all the earth around me is sinking sand. On quite the solid rock I stand. When I need a shelter, when I need a friend, I go to the rock.
That's right.
They used to sing that song, Deacon Ford, the matron elder. Deacon Ford, they used to sing that song when I was little, and I used to get tired of them talking about, I go to the rock. What rock are they talking about? But since I become a man, and now I've discovered that same rock that they run to is the rock that I run to.
That's right.
Everything that we are, everything that we will become in our spiritual walk is based on the foundation that our spiritual house was built on the rock. I need you to understand something. There are tons of people that have come from different walks of life and different places, and they're not built on what you think they're built upon. This is why you can have people quote scriptures but not living nothing. This is why you see people gathered at church but not able to communicate with each other. This is why the church is losing its power. Nobody wants to talk about that.
That's right.
We don't want to talk about the real power that the church holds. It's amazing to me that people don't want to come to church when it's the church that's going to be responsible for turning this pandemic around.
Yeah.
Because it was God that said, if my people, which are called by my name,
Yes, sir.
will humble themselves, turn from their wicked ways. Isn't it amazing that in our churches now, we become more wicked in many cases than they are in the streets? Don't nobody want to hear that?
That's right.
You know why God can't turn them around? Because even the churches don't get along.
That's right.
How is it that we all say we serve the one and true living God, and
That's
none of
right.
us can even sit down and talk together? We got all these ministerial alliances and nothing happens. As soon as somebody gets shot, we put our robes on and walk downtown so everybody can see it, so we can be popular, but then we go right back to our confines and nothing, absolutely nothing changes. I wonder how many Christians were looting last night. I mean, how many people were down there, as my brother said this morning, it's a shame that Floyd died, but that ain't got nothing to do with us. I understand, I'm a black man.
That's right.
I live in an all pretty much predominantly white society. But I don't trust no coalition or anything to protect me. I trust that God will protect me every time I get in my car.
Yes.
I trust him. But we don't get along as Christians. So you're telling me the people that God has called can't even come together and pray about a situation that only we have the power to go to God and ask God to turn it around. We made God a joke. Our comedians have talked about God so much, and we've laughed with them, have talked about God so much that guess what? We think God is a joke also. But until we can come together as a group of Christians and go to God humbly and begin to seek His face for an answer, nothing is going to happen. We can stand in our individual pulpits day after day, Sunday after Sunday, but God said He wants us to come together. And it's so hard for us to come together because in many cases, guess what? We don't realize the enemy has emotionally hijacked us and we don't even get along in our church.
That's right.
Who in here right now got an attitude? You attitude? No. Yeah, you can look at some people and say, oh, I'm glad she's here, but you can look around at somebody and say, why did she show up? She's seeking the same thing you are seeking answers to issues that the world can't give them.
That's right.
Let me finish this.
If your foundation is solid, this is what Isaiah 59:19 states. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against it. I need you to understand something. Until the Spirit of the Lord lift up a standard against this pandemic, ain't no mask gonna save you. Ain't no amount of sanitizer gonna save you. Ain't no rubber gloves gonna save you. Until God reach down and turn this thing around.
That's right.
Somebody said, the enemy brought this thing about, and I said, well, I don't care who brought it about, God has the ability to turn it about. I don't want to spend more time being spiritual than I do trusting in God that I say I'm spiritual about. The time has come to stop playing church. We got our protocol down to a science, and in many cases, we are the flood that drown people and derail their spiritual life. But a lot of people left church because of you. They didn't leave church because of God.
That's right.
God got taxed for it. And I ain't mad with nobody, but it's time somebody preach truth. It's time somebody stand up and say, guess what, you wrong.
That's right.
Revelation 2:4 simply states, nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee that thou hast left thy first love. What's your first love? And I thought about that thing. I thought about it, and I wondered why in the world did God choose those words? Why did he choose the words, thy first love? Because everybody sitting here understands the first person you ever fell in love with, you still attached to him to this day. Now the person you with right now may not like that. But that's just how it is.
That's right.
They don't want to be with him, they don't want to see him, but guess what? When they see him, they still feel what they felt.
That's right.
Sorry that you weren't the first one. Don't be mean mugging nobody.
That's right.
But what God understood was, if I'm first, I will always exist. If I'm the first one you love, you'll never forget me.
That's right.
If I'm the first one you love, nothing is too good for me. Can I prove what I say? Anybody ever find out that somebody used to date, somebody in their family passed away, don't you run to the funeral? You ain't seen him in 34 years. Well, you know, Travis, dog died and they having the funeral out in the backyard. We ain't together no more, but you know, I just want to support the family.
Right.
And for everybody to say they ain't going, you didn't love that person. Everybody trying to think now.
Right.
Maybe I think it's the dog now. And maybe the cat. But what God understood was he said, you left your first love. In other words, when you join, you perpetrated like Jesus was your all. But now all of a sudden the evidence in your walk and the evidence in your talk said that you were lying when you said,
Come on here.
That's right.
Jesus was my all.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Jesus was your all. Before you start lying, before you start spreading lies today, before you start acting like you acting, you'll consider how Jesus feels.
That's right.
Pretty fast.
Yeah. How many people are here, blood-washed saints, blood-washed believers? You say, guess what? I love the Lord, but then you just go out there and do something unconsciously. Your first love, your foundation, should be a certain same person. It should be Jesus. If your foundation ain't where it's supposed to be, I submit that you need to fix it today. We live in a world of spiritual perpetration. People are perpetrating everywhere. One of the things I ask God is, God, I don't want to be something I ain't. I just want to be what you made me. I'll take the bumps and bruises as they come. But God, I'll stand as long as you give me strength. Yeah. Yeah. I go to the rock. People look at you and say, don't nothing bother him. Everything bothers them. They just take it to the rock. He said, no, he ain't concerned about nothing. Everything concerns him. He just takes it to the rock. Who needs to fix their foundation? You gotta raise no hand. But you know you need to fix it. Who got up with the attitude this morning? Refused to pray it away and just rolled with it. Because all the enemy needs is a little. I heard a mother describe the devil like this. She said, the devil is like water. If it's a crack, water will get through it.
Yeah.
If it's a crack, I remember, and then I'm done. I remember when I was a kid, we had inner tubes in our tires.
That's right.
You young folks don't know nothing about that. You got steel belted tires. Ours was just rubber with an inner tube on the inside.
Yes, it was.
And what made the tire go down was it would puncture the inner tube. Now, many of us are like those tires. But the difference between God, this don't blow y'all mind. God, I don't even know how you did this, but I'm finna give it to him. You could ride around on a tire full of holes, but as long as the inner tube didn't have a hole, the tire would hold up.
That's right. That's right.
The Holy Ghost is built to dwell on the inside of us so that the holes that are on the outside of us won't defect.
That's right.
You want to know why you can be the done this and you can be the done that, you can be the done that, because when God put his spiritual inner tube
That's right.
on the inside of this messed up tire, it'll still look inflated and people will be wondering why in the world you still rolling simply because my inner tube has plenty
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
of air in it.
That's good right there. Good.
It ain't me, that's God. I see you, God. Because I don't know about you, but I got some holes in me. But the Holy Ghost keeps me standing upright.
That's
and
right.
keeps me walking as if there's nothing wrong with my tire.
Right.
But I know where the holes exist, but as long as the Holy Ghost keeps me full,
That's right.
I can keep on moving for God.
Yes, sir. That preaches. That preaches.
God, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yeah. That's right.
ooh, Jesus.
That preaches.
I felt that.
Tear up something.
Let me tell y'all something. You better get the right attitude.
That's right.
That's why a lot of y'all sitting at home flat right now. They got the wrong attitude.
All into it.
Because the Holy Ghost will build you back up
Yeah.
and
It's
allow
right.
you to roll right on out and do exactly what you're supposed to do. And people look at you and say, how in the world is she rolling? That's because my spiritual attitude is intact. I thank God for it. I thank God for everybody that came out today. We're coming together more and more. Check your foundation. The foundation of our churches are simply being destroyed. We're more politically inclined and not spiritually inclined. But God, I believe God has the power to do it. And if we would just come together
He would do it. Father, we thank you for everything you've done. God, we need you to just do something for us. Renew it in us right now, Father. The fervor that makes us want to run off and see what the end is going to be. Those that have attitudes in the room, God, you touch them right now. Those that have dispositions in the room, God, that are not conducive as to what you need them to have, God, you fix them. Touch, heal, deliver, set free right now in the name of Jesus. And I promise you, God, when you finish, we'll give you all the glory, give you all the praise, and take none for ourselves. In Jesus' name I pray, thank God, and amen. Got a couple announcements. Tomorrow is produce. If you are not working and you don't have to be virtually attached to your phone or computer, please come help. The truck comes between 11 and 12. We will start serving the community at 3 o'clock sharp, but we need to pack the stuff first. We need to pack everything first. Please come help pack. Tomorrow morning, I have to go into the office and work, so I won't be here. Men, we need men to come and help set up. If you are not busy, we need men to come and help set up the table and do everything that needs to be done until we can get it packed. Ladies, if you're not doing anything, please come help pack. Now, produce may not mean anything to you all, but there are tons of families that are struggling to eat. Everybody ain't got deep freezers and refrigerators full of food. Got it funny for you. Because even when I was a kid, we called our refrigerator. I had no idea that was the name of the refrigerator. So when I went to school, my teacher said, "Do you have any food in your refrigerator?" I said, "We got food in our refrigerator." She said, "No, what's in this refrigerator?" I said, "You don't know what's in my house. We have a refrigerator." She said, "Frigidaire is the name of the refrigerator." I said, "It might be the name of your refrigerator, but we got a Frigidaire." And we've always had a Frigidaire. And if it's okay with you, we'll be keeping our Frigidaire. And yes, there is food in our Frigidaire. So I got Spain. But tell your children the right name and stuff. Please. Like my grandmama had me run out and say it was such a word as pay attention. She had no idea to pay attention. My grandmama said attention, she didn't have no attention. So I just thank and praise God. Thank God for everybody that was here today, everybody that came out. Let's keep praying for each other. Let's begin to pray this pandemic away from here. Our children's education depends upon it. Yeah, I work in the educational system. We have no idea what's going to happen next year. We don't know if we're going to start in August or September or January. And I promise you all, virtual learning ain't the key. You say, Pastor, why do you say that? Well, we're designed to learn things socially that a virtual learning won't give us. You need to mix and match with different personalities on a daily basis so you can learn how to navigate in the world. Because I promise you, all these kids that are learning virtually now ain't going to get out of school and get a virtual job. I promise you. So we need to begin praying. It's going to affect our children. I need us to understand that, and I need us to pray that God will do that for our children. Not just because you don't want them at home, but because you want your child to be way around you. Put your hand down, friend. I just thank God for everybody. Okay, for now. Oh, Bible study will be in-house this Wednesday, 7 o'clock. We will be in-house this Wednesday,
So if you want to come to Bible study, if you know somebody that's been waiting on Bible study, please tell them we will be here Wednesday at 7 o'clock.